Set! Lady! Ready! Lady! Ready! Set! 180! Tonight! Single set! Lady! Tonight! Ready! Lady! Ready, hot! Single set! Lady! The hump! Single set! The hump! Single set! Ready, hot! Set! Moving hot! Ready! Set on! Set! Ready, hot! Single set!
historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Dante Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Jackson going to keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to keep this again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level. And he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
They'll go again here with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Arterius Washington bringing them down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. They run over center with Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Rams.
Set. 180. Zebra. Alert. Zebra. Double right.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up second down. At the Ravens' 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Out to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And it's third down.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. That brings up fourth and short. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's taken down up past the 35. That's good for 27 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On third down, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Rams offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
They face second down and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll complete it to Adams. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
This one completes to Atwell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Waiting!
Stafford to throw again. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It's hot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Jackson up top again. There's a short one caught by Andrews. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
13-yard line.
Second and 7. Again, it's Jackson. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. He's going to take this one himself. He also had...
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, here comes Corum. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now it's Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Set. Blue 60.
Stafford working from the pistol. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They are going for it. Stafford. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Lady, this is your learn.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try a run in here with Cora. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Set. 180. 0.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 250.
To throw is Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand. And where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
No 20.
Here's Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. And hold on On to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some clock here, and they'll start this drive 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Number 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Ready. 180.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Set.
Hunter. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Hunter. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, Alpha, shot! Shot!
Jackson out of the pistol. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Look at him go! Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Rams offense ready for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. They'll go with Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Running forward is Quora. Quora, 1st down and more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 7.
Ready! 180! 21!
Throwing, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Set! Pretty hot!
On the give, it's Hunter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes.
And he's in! Puka Nacua! Touchdown, Rams! It's his third touchdown catch this year. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Rams extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
Pistol formation with Jackson. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Jackson. The open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 8.
Report! Report!
Jackson looking to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's gonna get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Stafford now to throw on first down. To the left side, Adams has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
His
20.
8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.